Hello students, today we are going to learn a poem in 9th standard Maharashtra State Board English Medium English textbook, and the name of the poem is Have You Ever Seen? So if you are new on this channel, so please subscribe my channel and share it in your friends and family. So let's begin the poem. We will see line by line description and explanation. So the first line, have you ever seen a sheet on a river bed? So this poem is written in a humorous way and it will make you laugh. In the very first line, the poet says here, is there anyone so far who has seen a sheet? Sheet means, you know it, we have bed sheet. We spread it on bed. So like the one, here he says that, have you seen a sheet on a river bed? Bed is having here double meaning. Bed means the river bed and bed means our bed where we go to sleep. Second line, or a single hair from a hammer's head. Now see, again here he makes fun on the word of head. Head means the upper part of a hammer and another meaning is our human head. So the anonymous poet says here, is there anybody who has seen a single hair on the hammer's head? Has the foot of a mountain any toes? Next, here he says that we always say at the foot of the mountain. So if the mountain is having foot, then are there any toes for the foot? And the last line in the first stanza, and is there a pair of garden hose? So here he says that hose means, here it refers to a flexible tube or a pair of stocking or tights or socks. So here he says, if the garden is having hose, then are the hose in pair in the garden, because we cannot purchase hose a single, it comes in pair. So this is what the meaning of the first stanza. Let's move to the second stanza. First line, does the needle ever wink its eye? As we human being blink our eyes, so needle also has an eye. So the poet asks you, have you seen or is it possible for the needle to blink its eye? Second line, why doesn't the wing of a building fly? We are having wings of a building, A wing, B wing, C wing. So if the building is having wing, then the anonymous poet says here, why can't that building fly? See, birds has wings and they fly. Next line, can you tickle the ribs of a parasol? Ribs means, here it refers to, actual meaning of the ribs is bone case of the chest. But here it refers to the metal stick of the parasol means umbrella. So the anonymous poet says here, is it possible for you to tickle the parasol or the umbrella on the ribs as like human being? Or open the trunk of a tree at all? See, trunk means, this word has double meaning, ambiguous meaning. Trunk means the stem of the tree, and another meaning is trunk means a box which is used to store things. So here he says that, is it possible, if the tree is having trunk, then is it possible to open the trunk of a tree completely? Let's move to the third stanza. Are the teeth of a rake ever going to bite? Next, here he says, he continues with the same tune, same thought. Here he says, if the rake is having teeth as like human beings, then is it possible for the rake to bite anybody? Rake means, you know what? Rake means equipment which is used in gardening to collect the debris and grass. Have the hands of a clock any left or right? Next, here he says that, if the clock is having hands like human being, then can we define which one is left and which one is right? Second last line, can the garden plot be deep and dark? Plot here it refers to a piece of land. But another meaning of the plot is, it's a wicked plan which is used to hurt someone, or evil or wicked plan. So if the garden is having a plot, Then is the plot of the garden is deep and dark like a movie, like any drama? Here he wants to convey. Last line, and what is the sound of the bird's bark? Birch is a type of a tree, and bark means that it is given outer covering of a tree. So another meaning of the bark is the barking sound of a dog. So the poet last says here, if the birch is having bark, then what is the sound of the barking of the birch? So this is what the humorous poem. The poem is full of personification, alliteration, pun, metaphor, and this is what the whole explanation of the poem. Hope you have enjoyed. Thank you for watching my video. Please stay tuned. Keep watching next videos. Thank you.